Boom, what's goes happening, everybody? It's your boy Ferris Blunna, and welcome to the post credits. Today we are reviewing season 2, episode 1 of The Pitt, and it's a great opener to I think it's going to be a phenomenal season 2, coming off of a phenomenal season 1. But before we get right into it, make sure to hit that like, make sure to hit that subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,100 subscribers. We're at 1,070, so we're 30 away. So make sure to share this link with your, your friends, your family, whoever. But make sure to share it. But let's get right into it. Season 2, episode of the Pit. It is hour 1 of the 15-hour shift, 7 a.m. It is Dr. Robby coming off of that horrific event at Pitt Fest. We saw last season at the end. It's a kind of a reintroduction to all the characters we all know about. A lot of people are coming back from just certain events, like in season 1, like I said. Dr. Robby, this will be his last shift before he goes on sabbatical. Here's the thing too also is it's 4th of July weekend. So it's 4th of July weekend, so we're probably going to get some blown up fingers here and there. It's going to get worse. I just know it's going to get worse as the day progresses. It's 4th of July weekend, and we know how people like to play with their fireworks. I personally know certain people who have gotten their fingers blown off, so I can't wait to see what happens there. It starts off right away because Dr. Robby, last shift, his replacement, Dr. Al-Hashimi, she's also there. So we're seeing a kind of a dynamic of he still wants to run the ER the way he wants. She is more of this new age doctor stuff, like like I think generative. She uses like AI stuff for charting and other AI algorithms for medical practices. And Dr. Rabinovich, is kind of like an old school doctor, like we're just like, seat of the pants, if we're going to open up a chest, we're going to open up a chest with our hands and, stop the bleeding, stuff like that. He's kind of like old school. So that little dynamic is pretty cool to watch, and how they evolve as the episode goes further and further. You can see the definitely clash of styles between her and Rabinovich very quickly. But then we transition over to our medical students are now doctors. Whitaker is now a doctor. Dr. Santos is now a doctor. They're both doctors, but Dr. Javadi, she's still in her residency. She's still a medical student. We see the evolution of them, how they were deers in the headlights. Now they're the drivers of the car. It's kind of tremendous to see the evolution is there, but also too, we see the charge nurses, especially my main homie, Dana. Dana, like we know last year, she got punched in the face by a disgruntled patient. He punched her in the face because she told him to calm down, and we need to monitor him because he was having heart issues. So they need to kind of see how his heart issues progress as the season went along. But he was like, "I'm done with this." Punched her in the face, and she thought about quitting at the end of last season. But she's back, reinvigorated. And I love Dana. I think she's one of the best characters in all of the show. But then we keep moving on, right? Other big storyline of the day is Dr. Langdon. Dr. Langdon, we know like last year he was caught stealing benzos. Trinity Santos turned him in to Dr. Robby. He's back from rehab, and we're seeing how he can reintegrate himself into the ER. He was put on triage. He felt some type of way about it, but the main point of him and Dr. Robby's just avoiding him the entire time, kind of does not want to have that conversation, does not want to have that because he's like, this is my last shift. I'm not trying to deal with your nonsense. I'm trying to get to my last shift and I'm trying to leave. You know what I mean? But Langdon, he's trying to make amends, like we know about step 1 of the 12-step process, making amends. So he wants to make his amends with people, but I can't wait later on in the season when he's making amends with Dr. Santos, the person who not ratted him out, because ratted him out, that's a bad terminology. Turned him in, rightfully so. Shout out to you, Dr. Santos. So there's that. We're seeing, I can't wait to see that evolution. Mel, the only person happy to see him. We all know about their relationship in season 1. It was kind of a wonderful relationship. She kind of taught her a lot of good things about, how to deal with certain patients, but then she also taught him how to deal with certain patients as well. Like there's that one patient who was on the spectrum, and he didn't know how to fully deal with him. but she helped the situation because she has a sister on the spectrum. So you see the evolution and the knowledge sharing between them, and she's kind of happy he's back. Because now let's get to Mel. She seems disconnected, not disinterested, but disconnected from the group. She doesn't seem to fit in. People don't seem to try to get to know her. She has a massive thing on her mind, because it's revealed very quickly in the episode is she has a deposition today, and her mind is really on the deposition because she was named in a malpractice lawsuit. We don't know what happened because this was off screen. So she has that in the back of her mind. So she is kind of been thinking about that all day. So that may seem why she was disconnected, kind of not with the group. So that could be a main thing. But then we keep going. Dr. Al-Hashimi and Dr. Robby, they're battling. Then we see, shout out to the nurses, this green nurse coming in, just brand new, learning into the ER, and it's really wonderful. I'm trying to find out her name. I'll find out her name real quick. Thank you so much for being with me. I don't know the name off the top of my head, but we'll keep going. McKay's dealing with a patient. Her day's kind of really, kind of run of the mill. She has a patient. He wants to leave. She shakes his hand. He finds out his hand's really messed up, so he stays. So her day's really kind of, boring. But then it gets real chaotic towards the end when the homeless man comes in, and they basically said he stinks. And it shows you like how in some aspects, they see that man, they want to help him out, but they're also really crass because they're kind of jaded on how the medical system in America operates with certain people in the medical system, especially homeless people. So they kind of like, we got to go fix them up. They hose them down. Dana and the new nurse, so she's there as well. And then Emma Nolan, that's the new nurse's name. I just popped in my mind. So they're in charge of kind of cleaning up the homeless person. He has a cast, so we got to be careful with that. And then we get to the main point, because this is also a teaching hospital. It's a teaching hospital. We are talking about the two medical students that are just following Whitaker around all day. The character's name is James Ogleville, and I believe and Emma, I think that's the other, Joy Kwan. Joy Kwan, it's Joy. Emma's someone else. So Joy Kwan and James, they're the new medical students. You clearly see that Joy's kind of disinterested. She's not really engaged. But James, he's full tilt. He's showing you he's ready to do anything and everything. So there's that. So we'll see more about how their evolution towards the end is gonna be, because if it's going like season 1, something horrible is gonna happen in a couple of hours. Something horrible is gonna happen. It is 4th of July weekend, so something bad's gonna happen. So we're just gonna wait and see. Also to Dr. Santos, Trinity Santos, you can see the evolution of her, right? She was kind of jaded, kind of, aloof, and like not aloof, but like kind of like, like headstrong. But then you see in this episode, she's dealing with a patient. It's a young girl that has a lot of bruising on her body. So it shows possible signs of abuse. And you see the softer side, the gentler side, the emotional intelligence of Dr. Santos with the child, because I think she may be, getting some experience from that, because she maybe have dealt with that. So we'll see how her evolution operates in season 2, especially as we go along. So those are all the doctors and all their little storylines, the medical students. The main thing is Dr. Al-Hashimi, Dr. Robby, new age doctor, old school cowboy. That's the big thing. That's the big thing this season. The butting of heads. I can't wait to see it. So I can't wait for you to see it as well. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. Make sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe, and be on the lookout for more Pitt reviews by me. They're going to be short. They're going to be concise, 5 to 10 minutes. Not enough, not going to take too much time out of your day, but appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.